to let us know that you're here, all you have to do is come up to it, touch it, walk through it, whatever you need to do. All it's going to do is light up those colors and make that noise. Kind of want to sit over there too. Also, like downstairs, I have these objects that we call flashlights. And if you need to see it, all you have to do is take this top part and twist it. But I'm going to set it in such a way that all you need to do is come up and touch it or put your energy into it, and it will turn on. And we're going to use it to ask some questions. And you can also use it to show us your presence, because we cannot see you. If there's anyone here with us, can you... Did you hear that, like, click?
I heard a click, but I thought it was you.
I heard like a... I don't know how to describe it. It was just kind of like a click or like a crack sound, just like one, almost like a, you know, like the stairs just kind of like popping. It was like a little pop, but it sounded like it came from in there. But like nondescriptly, just that way.
Yeah.
Anyways, if there's anyone up here, we would like for you to let us know, if you don't mind. Let us know that you're up here by interacting with one of those flashlights on the ground, or that object with the red light on it over by Mrs. Fontaine's room. Is there anyone here that can interact with any of these tools? Is Mrs. Fontaine up here? I'm not going to go in there without asking. I'm going to respect the rules. But is there something that happens if a male goes in there without asking permission?
I don't think so. It's just a rule of courtesy.
Okay. I was just curious, like, because there are instances where, you know, it's something similar. You know, this person doesn't like you going in the room, and it triggers a bunch of stuff, or it doesn't trigger a bunch of stuff, or, you know, the activity can be affected by that kind of thing. I was just curious if it was just a house rule or, you know, whatever. So.
I think it's just a house rule.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to do that, but...
There have been YouTubers who will do stuff like that to go against the house rules, just to, one, for views, but also to, you know, rattle chains. So.
Yeah.
They've kicked people out before for being disrespectful.
Yeah.
They were just trying to rile up anything in the house.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
I saw that.
I don't think we're getting here.
I saw the black one, like...
Oh, did it flicker?
Yeah, like when I was starting to ask them that, I saw it just flicker, and that's why I pointed over
Oh,
to
okay.
it.
I didn't see it, but the camera probably would have
Okay.
picked it up.
I saw it.
You saw it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I may not have just been looking at it, so I don't know.
I think the only time something's ever happened was like people kind of antagonizing was there was someone kind of being like, oh,
Thank you for interacting with that. Can you turn it off?
You can do it.
Almost there.
Thank you.
Very much. Can you turn on the other one? Like, there are ways of drawing out activity that are a little bit edgy, but not necessarily disrespectful. When I was first learning about this place, I learned about one of the female spirits is really proud of the house and really particular about how things are arranged and that kind of thing. Of course, you got to take any of that kind of stuff with a grain of salt because, you're reading stuff off the internet. Thank you for turning that on. And so I have since learned that it's less of like a pride thing and more of like, welcome to my home, I'm glad you're enjoying it, that kind of vibe, as opposed to like a prickly, this is my stuff and I'm proud of how I arranged it, or proud of having lived here, and I'm real positive about it, but don't touch any of my stuff.
Yeah.
But of course, knowing that most of the stuff here is brought in kind of debunks that kind of story. But we also don't know what they might be seeing on their end.
Yeah.
There are theories where so like, if this table wasn't here in their time, but there was more of a coffee table kind of thing, that's what they might see, but this is all just guessing,
I think it was
Screen keeps turning off.
I think they had moved the bed. Something had happened, and so they moved it back. It was not where it should have been.
yeah. And it could be that, that wasn't where their bed was, but they have grown accustomed to it, or they like the arrangement, or maybe it helps the energy in their room cycle better. I don't know. It's all just guessing, but yeah. I'm gonna turn this blue one back off and on again.
This camera, it's like this monitor keeps turning off, and now it's having trouble focusing.
It does have touchscreen. Can you touch it and it'll turn back on maybe?
I've been doing that. Like it's like it turns on for like a second and then comes back on. I've done it like 10 times. And then like now it's like trying to focus and it's not wanting to focus on anything.
Hello?
There it goes. There it goes.
Thank you for turning that on. Can you try to turn on the other one? if you could, put all your energy into that blue flashlight on the ground. Try to touch it.
I heard a click in there, but I don't know if it
I think
was.
that was like a thermostat or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
So what's interesting about this is it's the black one just keeps turning on.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was any kind of like vibration from the air conditioner, I feel like it would be going off more regularly.
Yeah.
Or it would just stay on.
Yeah. Or they would both be going off too.
Yeah. This flashlight, this black flashlight over here on the ground that you've been interacting with, can I get you to turn that on?
Well, there goes the blue one.
There's the blue one. Thank you very much for turning the blue flashlight on.
And there's the black one.
Thank you very much for turning the black one on. Can you turn it off? Thank you. If this is Mrs. Fontaine, can you turn on the blue flashlight?
If this is Molly, can you turn on the black flashlight?
If this is Molly, can you turn on the flashlight over here that's closest to me? One of my ideas is maybe the color is meaningless, you know. Thank you very much. You know, like, they might not be seeing what we see
Mm-hmm.
or interpreting it how our brains interpret
Yeah.
color and stuff. So just to verify, if this is Molly, can you go over to the other flashlight, the one closest to Jessica, and turn that one on? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Molly, there's a little light over here right next to Jessica, this little object. Can you go over and touch that light? Thank you for turning the flashlight on. Can you go over to the light right next to Jessica and try to touch that light?
This light right here. This little round thing. because I'm gonna freak out. It's never gone off for us.
It's not going to hurt you, and it does make a sound, and it does have some flashing lights on it, but it's not going to hurt you. If you would like to see those lights turn on, illuminate, go touch that red light. Can I get you to turn that flashlight off? Thank you very much. If you don't want to touch that object over there by Jessica, can you turn the blue flashlight on? Thank you very much. If there's a reason you don't want to touch it, can you turn the blue flashlight on? No.
You know, we forgot our spirit boxes, or the apps. I don't know if you want to do that, any of that.
Well, I mean, I have my phone.
Yeah. I have mine too. It's
And, it doesn't
just in my
need,
pocket.
you're supposed to use it without,
Airplane mode, yeah.
Or with airplane mode.
With airplane mode, yeah.
So we are kind of iffy on these apps just because
Blue flashlight.
we don't know how they work. It has a bunch of words stored inside it. If there are any words or phrases that come to mind that you would like to share with us, please come up to it and put your energy into it, talk to it, touch it, interact with it. See if there's a way you can find those words, and perhaps Mandy, kind of name. Perhaps we can have a conversation that way. I know these flashlights have been going off, but I'm wondering if, thank you for turning that on. I'm wondering if we were to go into any of the rooms, like out here on this floor might not have been where you're going to have a conversation,
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go see Mom, you go see Mom,
Yeah.
In her room or whatever. So. If you would like us to go into you're helping me. If you would like it for us to come into any of the rooms, can you turn that blue flashlight on? Molly if you would like for us to come into your room, can you turn that black flashlight on for us? Previous one I asked for blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was like on. That wasn't like flickering